Everybody, thanks for joining for the South Campus Show this week. And we are in the Perry Cemetery, historic Perry Cemetery of St. Victoria, with my dog Arlo and some parishioners. John Service to my right, Robert Diethelm, and Sue Shrimp, Joyce Highland, and they all have something in common. Their ancestors, I'm going to say, their family from generations back. We're here at the very beginning of St. Victoria. We're 166 years old this coming year. John Service, I'm going to say part of the Schneider clan, all right? And Bob and Sue and Joyce, part of the Diethelm clan. And folklore has it that there's some interesting story about how our parish got started and how we have the historic church located where it is. But it wasn't always going to be that way. And John, I'm going to start with you. Give us a little bit of the background, how it might have been someplace different.
Yes.
Like Lake Bavaria.
Mm-hmm. So I married into the Schneider Nation, is what I call it. And there's a lot of them, like there are the Diethelms. And the Schneiders had a lot of property on the east side of Lake Bavaria. And I think they wanted to have the church there. We were talking about the churches. They had masses at different people's houses. And the Diethelms, wanted to have it up here and ended up donating the property here, so the church was built here. And I believe they were kind enough to let the Schneiders name the church, and they named it St. Victoria. That was their favorite saint. And they had a daughter, Victoria, so that was pretty special. And the history, I believe, is the church was here before the city, so the city became Victoria after that. So pretty cool history.
Thanks, John. But
Certainly.
I totally believe everything you're saying, but I want to hear the Diethelm side of it. Let's start with, I'm going to say Sue. You're right in the middle. You got that.
Well,
So like John was saying, beautiful view of Lake Bavaria, great spot for a church, but it's up here, which is great. Fill in the details from your side of it.
well, I don't know much more than that, but from what I've read, it sounded like it was a standoff for at least a year about where to put this church. And as us old Germans and plain sheephead players say, Trump, and the Diethelms played the trump card and said they'd donate the land, and so that's the story.
Wow. Joyce or Bob, you have anything to add to that?
I don't know what I'd add to it.
Yeah.
I've been here all my life. I'm proud to be a member here.
There you go. So, Joyce?
I really don't think so. I understand there was first a log church. I think it was across the road that they would come with the horses, a small log church, till they decided to do this one in 1870, I think, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I think the road wasn't here. That's the other part of it. We have to imagine this not having a road, just all
Right.
property.
Right.
Wow. Joyce, that was almost the first time I almost caught you at a loss for words, but you filled in nicely. All right. So, but that is the story. The details, and I did not know that it was a year kind of stalled out.
Yeah.
Their parish council must have had to been scratching their heads trying to figure this out. The pastor going, what should I do this? Right in the middle. And looked like it was going to go with the Schneiders. All of a sudden, like in Sheephead, step up, put down the money, done deal. It's up here. Whatever it is, it's all history. And we're all big, one happy family
We
now.
really are.
Schneiders, Diethelms, down the line, Nordermans, and all the others that have joined us. And we're proud of our heritage. The historic church kind of assembled that with our historic cemetery, our land below, and the people part of it. Pretty good deal. You know what, John, Robert, Sue, and Joyce, happy Memorial Day. And the Mass is going to be, in the historic church, and our ceremony for Memorial Day out here. Join us if you can, folks. Nice to have you tune in. Happy holidays.